Hello, everybody. Greetings. Welcome to this week's episode of Halloween Niche Snobs. Joined by Saga and Neil so far. Sean is going to be joining a little bit later. Thank you for being here. We're, as you can see, in some costumes. I think Neil went the most out here. Oh, geez. I think that's Neil. I can't tell. It sounds like Neil, but I can't see him.
I can confirm it is me.
Oh, it sounds like him. I see Joel in here. Joel's in the house. We'll wait for some more people to get in here. Joel, you know the drill. Can you hit the like button? Try and get this thing out to at least, Blaine and Scent Bubble and John C. and those guys, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Joel. Good evening.
But what's up, Joel? Joel's wearing Amarud Oud After Dark. I feel like we've talked about that one before. I think I remember looking up the notes of that. It sounds like it's good. Joel was playing along with us, right? He was doing like a Halloween-themed week on his own, right?
Yep.
Yes, starting Sunday, I believe is what he said. I did the same thing. I started mine on Sunday.
Well, why not for the heck of it? Let me try and pull this up, and we got some time before some people join in.
Yeah.
Why not? Let's check it out.
On this segment of Joel's Corner.
Absolutely. Joel, do you want me to just send you the link?
Joel. At work, it's okay. They won't know.
Do you think Joel's 100% at work right now?
Probably.
Oud After Dark. Share screen. And boom.
There it is.
The chords sound good. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yep. Fruity tobacco. Can't go wrong.
This actually does sound pretty good. I've never seen this before.
Me neither. And I like flowers. I haven't even heard of that one.
I haven't either. Offenlicht's in here. Hey, Offenlicht. What does this smell like, Offenlicht? Black magenta. Is this the pineapple smelling floral? Who knows?
It's pretty.
It is pretty. Huh. I need to get a new mouse. My last mouse died, so I'm using like the most default mouse that you could ever imagine, and it's driving me up a wall. But I never remember until I do the stream because I don't really get on my PC all that much. Anyway, this does sound very good, Joel.
It does. It does look good.
I've never tried anything from Amarud. They also have that one of Black Orchid, which honestly could have been a good one for this topic too.
Yep.
If you like that fragrance. I don't really like it. Something about the truffle doesn't sit well with me.
That's one that I'm very drawn to, and I keep a small, a mini version of it because I like smelling it, but I don't like to wear it.
Oh, they say this is like plum japonais. I guess that would make sense a little bit.
It sounds lovely.
More people than not think it smells like plum japonais. Or oud de jour, which does... What? It's
Not very.
Ooh, okay, this sounds better. This sounds more my speed. And Sean's speed. Raspberry, saffron, rose, plum, pink. Yeah, Sean would like that, I'm sure.
I think I would too.
Anyway, Amarud does actually seem like it's pretty good value. I don't know what their quality is like, but I assume it's probably decent.
Yeah, they're good.
$100. Nice. Offenlicht's wearing Hermes Ombre Narguile.
Ah.
I feel like I've tried that one.
Not familiar with that one.
Yeah, this is the one that kind of smells like angel share, but I think this was way before angel share, right? Am I crazy?
No.
Wajan, yeah, angel share, whatever. That's in the sample box, actually.
Yep.
That's a good one. I remember liking like the Hermes touch to that one. It just felt a bit smoother than the Killian to me, if I remember correctly.
I think the hit against the Hermes one is the longevity.
Yeah. What are they? Wait, when did this come out, by the way? 2004, yeah. Longevity? No, this is long lasting. Wait, I didn't do that a full wearing, but I sprayed it on skin. I didn't remember it being a slouch, but Angel Share is kind of a beast.
Yeah. I guess, like, if you're going to compare it, yeah.
Yeah.
Where it comes down to.
I don't think I've actually. No, I smelled Wajon, right? Or was it Hobdon that I smelled?
You smelled Habdon.
Yeah, I haven't smelled Wajon.
Smells very similar to Angel Share as well, yeah.
I think I'm good on it then.
Yeah, you already smelled the better one anyway. The better of the DNA, which is the Nobile 1942 version.
It's true. Damn, that would have been a good one to include in this. Can't lie to you.
Yeah.
Anyway, I mean, are you at work? If there's time at the end and we're just chatting, I'd be more than happy to send you the link, my friend.
But you got to be in costume.
Yeah. He could be security guard costume. This came before Angel Share, and then Wajon also copied it. Or Ojon. How do you actually say it? Is it Wajon? I always said Wajon.
I usually hear it as Wajon.
I didn't know there was Halloween, just started to hear it. Wait, is he talking about the background music?
Oh, the music. Yeah.
Yeah.
For a moment.
Enjoy the ambiance.
I was trying to not have it too high so that it wasn't overbearing, but anyway. Good longevity, but not as much projection as Wajon. Angel Share, Wajon turns up the cinnamon tonka. Okay. That sounds like a very PDM thing to do. Did I hear Sean get home? I feel like I heard a slight little echo.
Oh,
Yes,
it's Dr.
he's
Pepper.
here.
He bought a spooky Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Yes.
Coca-Cola, please sponsor. All right, what the
But the Santas on them right now.
Oh my god.
It's
Bill's
the
got a
best
spray,
time
he
of
got
the
a
year.
Coke and a Dr. Pepper, and I'm drinking freaking tap water. I'm just gonna pretend it's a McDonald's Diet Coke. It's all good.
It's pretty warm.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I thought more people would be in here by now, but it's all right. We're just hanging out.
Joel.
So we can get into Sean is disguised as a professor. Yeah, he's incognito today.
He
Go
just
over
came
to the
home
thing.
from work. He's getting ready to join us in a few minutes.
Well, why don't we do this? Let's start getting into some of the days, and we'll just let Sean go last.
Excellent idea.
I'll go second to last. You two pick. Saga. What are you wearing today?
Okay, today I am wearing. Whoops.
I guess I can take this off.
Okay. Today I'm wearing. I had two fragrances. Scent for the morning was a sample, one that was gifted to me by my husband, and this is Moon Glory.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Moon Glory by the Harmonist.
Okay.
And this one, I tried it the first time we visited the Fort Worth Neiman Marcus, and they showed it to me, because they had asked me, what are you interested in? And I didn't really show that I was a fragrance hobbyist. I just kind of pretended to be a regular customer.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see what they would recommend, and so I said I like Alien and Delina Exclusive, and then they brought me to this one, and it's this really cool round kind of vase shaped bottle.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got what is the name of the flower? I think it's called Queen of the Night. It's some really interesting flower that comes from Mexico.
Which one is it? I'll pull it up.
Oh, Moon Glory.
Moon Glory. Got it.
Yeah, and the honey in it is just so it's like thick and like rich, and you know how the other day you were saying like you had smelled a kind of like sensual type of honey.
Yeah.
Like for me, this is it, and it's just like thick, rich honey, and then fluffy florals all around it, white floral.
It is a really cool bottle.
Yeah.
I don't think that I've smelled this. I've smelled Hypnotizing Fire and one other one that Neil recommended that I smell, but I think that's it from this brand, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Passion Flower and Lady of the Night Flower. Huh.
I forgot it had Lang Lang too.
Cute,
I like
right?
Lang Lang.
Hi, Mocha.
Yeah, this is a
This
special
does sound like
one.
an interesting note breakdown, though.
And it's so strong too.
Lion
Like
gems.
I've worn this maybe like 3 or 4 times already, and I don't really wear it very often, so I think this will last me a while. But I'll probably eventually, maybe like for my 30th birthday or something, I might get it for myself.
Nice.
That decant would have been dead if it was Austin's.
I was thinking that. We were all thinking it, I think.
Oh yeah, well you know me, I do my baby sprays.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of did today, but we'll get to that. That's a nice one. I mean, I'd be interested to smell that one. It's been quite a bit since I've actually been to Neiman. So I'll have to do that when I can.
Yeah, I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on it, or Rana's as well if she'd try it.
There's like a bouncer
The Wolfman.
007 looking guy in here. I don't know. Oh, he's a vampire. I didn't see the teeth. Hold on. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I thought he was a mobster.
Maybe he could be.
These suck.
The 7 drool.
Yeah.
He's an old
sorry about
vampire.
that. I'm an extra in a 90s vampire film.
Okay, there you go. You are the lost boy.
Lost Boy. Yeah, these are really bad. So,
That's
I
funny.
have the kind that like you can put that are like adhesive onto your teeth.
didn't want to do that either. Anyway,
That's
it's more
sounds
so
scary.
like like Steven Dorff in Blade kind of vibe was the idea.
Very cute.
Like it. Looks very slick.
Can't see a thing.
That's okay. I don't know if Neil can either.
I can't either, really.
Yeah.
Hey Blaine.
Polarized.
It's a stream about seeing things. It's about smelling things.
There you
Right.
go. What's up, Blaine? I still need to try Aylin.
Smelling things like that.
Honey oat.
Mm,
Ooh, all right.
it's a good one.
Look at that.
Oh, and then I did this one for the evening.
Wow. Well, I sprayed more than one thing as per usual, but my course of the day was this one. This little number.
Ah. Hard going.
Let's get a level on that.
Nice.
Getting there. Give me the second bottle.
Oh, I for sure will eventually. It's just so good. And I didn't get any hate on it today, so I think it's safe for work if I do what I did today, which was like 5 sprays of this on my neck at 6 o'clock. I don't know. And I smelled it. Honestly, through the afternoon, I didn't quite catch whiffs of it all day, but most of the day. And I'm sure the rest of it was just less detectable, but still there. Yeah, really good patchouli. Neil and I were talking about this yesterday, and it was like, yeah, I'm going to wear that. But I think I've talked about that one before. It's kind of hard to describe in a way. For me, I mean, you can dumb it down to like patchouli chocolate fragrance that is kind of deceivingly fresh in a way. But I think there's a lot more to it than that. But I don't know. It's just so interesting with these Nasomatos because they don't give you the note breakdown. People go crazy and then they just echo what they see on Fragrantica. At first, when I first smelled this, I didn't really get the whole chocolatey patchouli thing, but as I kept wearing it, I definitely got more and more of that. And I think that was just kind of my experience with patchouli not being that extensive at that point. But this is a great fragrance. I would kind of relate it to a more edgy oud wood. Not that it's animalic or it's not like tobacco oud or like the ones that are apparently more edgy within the Tom Ford line like that, or oud wood intense. I haven't smelled that. It just is a bit more potent and brash, but it still comes across very gentlemanly and smooth in a way. I guess it's not an Orto Parisi, but it's kind of this interesting dichotomy of clean and dirty, but it just comes across really suave. I like this one. But I don't know. We don't need to talk forever about Scent of the Days, but I mean, do you want to talk about your Tiziana Terenzi there, Sean?
Oh, sure. I wore Porpora, which I still have never smelled Portrait of a Lady, which again feels like a big misstep on my part.
Funny you mention that.
But from what I have been told from people, that this is like a more wearable version of Portrait of a Lady. For me, it's a delightful patchouli, rose, raspberry fragrance. I don't know if I agree with the incense being as dominant as they have there on the Fragrantica thing. It's resinous and it's still, I smell it on my hand, and what my hand is more kind of the cleanliness has sort of been what is taking over now. The opening's really fantastic on this one. Definitely not as like incense heavy or like kind of resinous smoke get out of like rosé. But has really nice sweetness from the raspberry. I really like the raspberry in this. I would actually, in that, bump the sweet aspect up over the balsamic kind of note. But I loved it, and I feel like partially why I wore this is I knew that I'd be kind of dressing as a vampire was the idea. I feel like this is a vampire fragrance. Rose to me is a vampire fragrance.
Agreed.
So it's supposed to be kind of seductive and that kind of stuff. I think also if I was more in line with like the 90s fragrance, being like I'm portraying like a 90s version of a character, I think a perfect scent would be like Calvin Klein's Obsession.
Okay.
That would be a good vampire scent for 90s vampire.
I had this one out because I wore Pardon today, but I wasn't wearing this today to work. I got this out because I'm supposed to be Linguini from Ratatouille, right? Little chef, big chef type thing. I was thinking, okay, what's better than like eloquent French perfumery, classy sort of rose thing. So this was supposed to accompany this outfit.
Yeah. This is Italian rose, that's the difference.
This one is more woody than I remember. It's got like some earthiness to it, which there's patchouli in this one too. I'm sure it's probably that, but it's not coming across as super rose dominant to me like I remember.
I love that one. It's so nice. It's not too sweet either.
Yeah, it's got a good green kind of aspect to the rose in the opening. It's not like super jammy or candied or anything like that.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the Maja soap.
Yeah, it does have that kind of elevated soap aspect. The patchouli is also really pretty kind of stout here.
Yeah. I think I still like Radical Rose the best, though.
Yeah.
I really do. When I get around to sampling some more, I don't know when that will be. There's a short list of things that I'm absolutely going to try, two of which include Baronda and Radical Rose Extrait.
We got more decant bottles in, so I'm going to send you some decant stuff. I'm going to, for both of you, I'm going to send both of you Brutus decants.
Okay. Yeah, I'd love to smell that one.
Yeah, and then I got to make a video on the haul that I got. One's the Ursa that was part of it, but then I also got 2 fragrances in from Fragflex. One's Russian tea from Mask Milano, which I think both of you have smelled, so won't have to do that. But
y'all influenced us on that one.
You got a bottle of that. What'd you do? Get a 30 ml?
Yeah, because
Nice.
it was $85 for a 30 ml, plus I had like discounts from Fragflex where like I had a $50 gift card, stuff like that. So you're like, what, paying $35 for that? And then I got another.
That feels good.
I got another Panadora as well.
Nice.
Which that one's funny. I've been practicing the pronunciation because Swedish is hard.
Yes, it is. All right.
Nice.
Neil, I want you to have a second. I just want to talk about yours, but then I want to get caught up in the chat. I don't want them to think we're forgetting them.
No, go to the
Hi,
chat now.
John C.
Okay. I stopped here.
Mhm.
Well, I saw Blaine, but I didn't read all this through yet. If you go by days of the week, I'll let you know mine for every day as we go. Sunday, he wore Liquide Imaginaires, Beauty of the Devil. Beauty du
Heard of
Diable.
that one.
Huh. I have not heard of that one. I thought, what's the one? I think it's like a. Oh shoot! I'm forgetting the brand. Maybe it's Bortnikov, maybe it's not. But there's one that's like credit card debt and blood and all this like, weird plastic.
It's a Toskavat one that has like priest clothing and credit card.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
That's kind of what that.
Anarchy. It's the Anarchy one, whatever that one is.
Anarchy is there's another one that's something evil.
Oh, Indespicable Evil or Unexplainable Evil or something like that.
Yeah. I thought the Anarchy one is the one with the credit card debt, but Unexplainable Evil or Inexplicable Evil would make more sense.
Inexcusable Evil.
He got it. First guess.
Yeah. The Panadora that I have is I believe it's Krop Ak Hoel is how you're supposed to pronounce it. Which I'm sure I'll get slaughtered by people in the comments.
What's up, John C? Labdanum is my love language. That I'm sure is fantastic. I have not had the privilege to smell that. Let us know what you think about that. How is it?
Yeah.
I love that name.
I like that whole series name is intriguing. Absolutely. I think I still like Radical Rose more, but I can surely appreciate what paved the way for it because I feel like Radical Rose is kind of an amalgamation of all of like some of the better rose fragrances that I've smelled.
The density of Radical Rose is insane to me. Like even now,
this is way more airy than Radical Rose. Yeah.
Yeah. Like this is airier as well.
Smells like.
I do really want to try that one. There was this Tiziana Transi Kirky that got banned from a German beverage store.
What?
What's the backstory there? That's the one that has like the pineapple that's supposed to be their
Herbatura.
Yeah.
I smelled that. I wasn't a fan.
It's okay.
I think that brand at retail is like about as overpriced as it gets because they're like $500 something, which is just insane.
Oh yeah.
Not that we're buying retail, but like it's just that one has a huge delta between their retail price and what they go for on discounters or Mercari. Like about the biggest gap that I think you could have.
Yeah, because like this, I paid $60 for on Mercari.
It's probably like $650 retail. Like look at that! Look at the cap of that.
This thing, yeah, because this is especially it's part of the soul.
I don't know. I'm making it up.
I mean, it's beautiful, but wow.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be shocked if it's around $350, $400.
Wow.
Let's look it up. No, I want to see real quick. Because, I remember I had sticker shock when I went into Neiman and I smelled them. And I was like, huh?
I could get this for $50. What are you talking about, man? Not 50, but under.
Actually, so do I have to look up like Neiman?
No, you got to go.
I would do Max Aroma.
Go to Terenzi's website off of Fragrante.
That's what I tried to do, but it wasn't linked.
I can't type, so I can't type. I can't see, so hey.
But you look real
Hey, the smell.
spooky.
Well, I can smell that.
Okay. All right. Well, Joma Shop says that retail is $3.95, which is still crazy.
Yeah, certain Tiziano Terenzi, so the ones with like the starfish over the top of the bottle, those are more expensive.
Oh, like the sculpture-looking ones.
Yeah,
Mm.
When you
because the thing is too,
they're
like
filled
he
with water,
perfumes
too.
for 3 different houses, pretty much.
I do like this one.
Mm-hmm.
They bought.
Hail Bop. It's a comet.
Hail Bob. Oh, that's how Hail Bob Comet is spelled?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. I thought it was Hailbob.
Hail Bop's the comet that the Heaven's Gate cult thought there was a space.
That's what I get for
behind.
live streaming with the professor, folks. Thank you for.
They did their
Uh-oh.
This hasn't happened in a while.
Yeah, right? Little Halloween magic.
Hold on, let's do this.
Move to the Texas internet.
Yep. Unlucky. All right. Well, we'll do that. We'll let them get back in. Let's catch up. I know. Well, so the thing is, Rana and I are going to parties together, and she is Remy. So she's got like the little mouse ears and everything, or the rat ears, whatever. I definitely want to try it, John. I am excited about like the prospect of what an X-ray version would be of that, if it is what I think it would be. The one that Sean's getting, okay. Yep. You were so right. I mean, I could see that, yeah. The Herbapira DNA. Oh, no, that sucks. That's actually, that makes me sad for you. I love that one a lot. I mean, I share your sentiment, though, on other stuff. Like, I can't wear Greenlee. That one, something.
You don't go anosmic to it, you just get sick to it.
Huh?
You don't go anosmic to it, you just get sick to it.
Yeah, I don't go anosmic to it. It just made my stomach all messed up, and it was like torture. Because it was pumping off of my skin like 16 hours into the day. It was stupid. What's up, Jean? How you doing?
Hey, John.
Lucky Sean said $60. Uh-oh. That's funny.
Well, I guess I can talk about my fragrance of the day, too.
Absolutely. I think we're caught up.
So
What did you wear today? Oh, come on.
We're talking about Frederick Malls. We're talking about the Frederick Mall. For me, the Frederick Mall. Portrait of a Lady is probably the more popular one. But, yeah.
Is it? I think this is better for sure.
Scent-wise, yes, this is better for me as well. I like this better. Popularity-wise, though, I think.
I owned that bottle and another 100 mil, and then Neil and I like traded. He bought Argos Sacred Flame for me, and then like I sent him the rest of that bottle. So, yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, we were trying to find the musky version of the DNA. Like a more animalic version, because the ones that we had tried originally weren't too animalic. So I heard a lot about how the older ones were quite animalic. And this one wasn't that much animalic either. What's more animalic was what we tried last week.
Couldn't hear anything you're saying.
That's all right. I was talking about how the ones the reason why we got them, we were trying to find a more animalic version.
Yeah, which that one supposedly is, but it still wasn't like the really animalic one, which I don't really think that there will be, because
You want a more animalic version.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually,
So
I've also heard the very new versions are pretty animalic. I don't know if that's true. I have yet to smell like a brand new bottle.
I don't know. The one I smelled in Neiman wasn't like that. It was more vanilla dominant to me. Yeah, for sure. And I've smelled Shalimar. Shalimar is way more animalic than this ever would be. This is clove, and this is the best amber to me, honestly. This is forever. I will forever have it. The color of that juice that Neil has is much darker, though.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Look, you can see me.
Good.
Welcome back.
An old lady version of Grand Soir. That's a gut punch right there, John. Oof. Considering I think I'm going to wear this probably on my wedding.
Oh, how special.
Mine does not say the concentration on it. There's a batch right here, though. 71-21307 or A71-21307. I think it's like a 2021 version or something. Not sure. Anyway, Jean buys his scents from Kohl's. Have you Chanel Le Lion? No, I haven't. I've heard that one's good. I've tried. What's the other one that people talk about that's like Richwood? Was it Coromandel?
Coromandel, yeah.
Yeah, I tried that one. I wasn't a big fan of that one. I have a decanter.
For my taste, way too powdery off the opening.
Right.
It gets a lot better as the fragrance dries down, but it's like a powder bomb at the start.
And I think Neil's is 2019 or something. It's a little bit older, but
yeah,
not like pre. I forget who bought Frederick Mall. I don't know. I did some research, but that was at the way beginning of this year when I got these bottles. It's probably one of the best labdanums ever. Yeah, Estee Lauder, that's the one.
Not surprising.
It's like Voldemort. He who shall not be named. That L'Oreal.
Yep.
That was gonna be my guess was L'Oreal. It's one of the two.
See, yeah. I mean, if you like the powdery, then I could see it. I'm not going to hate on it because, I mean, you heard what Kaylin said about Outside and Mood X-Ray, and that's kind of my shit. Yeah, that was one of the things. Yeah, this is the glossy cap. This I still smell indefinitely on my skin, like that vanilla dry down. If I wake up whenever, I could have sprayed it the day before, went to bed, woke up the next day, and I could still smell the dry down on my hand if I really wanted to. But fantastic scent.
You caught up? Yeah.
We are. Dense patchouli and white chocolate. That sounds interesting, but I mean, I'll revisit it. I have my decant right over there. I'll have to revisit it at some point. But I do remember what Neil's saying of it being kind of powdery. Definitely Chanel. And good quality. I think I liked. I didn't really like that profile all that much of Richwood and that one compared to what I already have. Anyway.
Yeah, for me, the patchouli didn't come out until like the first hour was gone, and then it was patchouli dominant, and it really smelled great after that. But I mean, I didn't want to justify any sort of purchase of it for suffer for the first hour.
This thing's making my head itch. All right, shall we get into some of our fragrances? Did we pick out some fragrances to talk about?
Yes.
I have 3 technically on my desk, but I didn't know how many we were going to do.
I've got 4 from this week's lineup.
See, I didn't do that necessarily because I tried to wear safe stuff to work, but like these ones are more...
It's a good idea.
Yeah. some more stupid shit going on with work. I'll tell you guys offline. It's pretty funny. Yeah. Anyway, I have 3. I guess I'll start with one if you don't mind.
Go right ahead.
This one I put in the thumbnail. I was trying to think about what Orto Parisi dark fragrance I was going to put. Was it going to be Stercus? Was it going to be Bocanera? Was it going to be Teroni? It was almost Teroni, but I thought about Halloween and trick-or-treating and that sort of thing. And this was kind of a mix of dark, gothic, vampire, ghoul sort of thing, plus a little bit of chocolate and spice, Bocanera. For the curious minds out there, you can look up what that translates to. The caps are always cool. Also part of the marketing, if you look up what that means. I can't remember if this one was butthole or poop, but it's one of the two. I'm pretty sure it was butthole. Yeah. Chocolate. Yeah, it was definitely the latter there. Good one. It is spicy, chocolatey, so it's like warm spice dominant to me. People claim that there's chili pepper. I don't pretend to know exactly what kind of spicy pepper is in there, but it's mildly spicy. It has that, Nasamato Orto Parisi signature musk that's present in basically everything. And it's dense, but this one is a little bit fresh spicy too. I mean, if we want, we could pull up what people say on Fragrantica, but to me, the gist of it is it's warm spicy, a bit of like a chocolatey patchouli type of thing, and that Orto Parisi musk. It's pretty simple in my mind, but I thought it would be interesting because it was, the mix of those dark and gourmand sort of thing. But this doesn't get very sweet. This is like a like baker's chocolate thing, no pun intended. Yeah.
I think Stercus is the one that's poop.
Yeah. Yeah, I have that one too, and can confirm it does not smell like poop.
Mm-hmm.
That one's like an almond oud one with the same base. That is the thing, though. At least I find, without wearing these like back to back, if I just spray each of them, and kind of wear them throughout a season, they do kind of have some redundancy, especially between Teroni, Bocanera, and Stercus. So I'm trying to figure out which one I like the most. I think the most wearable one, it's definitely not Teroni. It's either Bocanera or Stercus, but I think the one that I probably like the most is Teroni just because of its shock value. So I got to kind of take into account what I value more in my collection at this point. But this is what people claim is in Bocanera, right? We know that they don't release their notes for Orto Parisi and Nasamato, so this is all speculation, but because I don't think Fragrantica is a GCMS machine, I'm sure if we scroll down, black. Oh, look, here you go. What mind game smells like this?
Is it Mentor, are they trying to say?
It's Double Attack. It's their dark chocolate one.
Dark chocolate one.
Oh.
Which is
I haven't smelled that one, but I have a feeling that's a bit of a reach.
I would say
not
anything
really as
mind
dense,
games is a bit of a reach in the context.
Because I'm almost certain this is like infinitely sweeter. This would be like 95% cocoa type of chocolate. But yeah, I mean, I don't really think, I don't know. I'm not going to drag myself down with Fragrantica because I'm going to try and interpret these and I'm going to say, no, I disagree. Animal notes, no. I mean, unless you just think that muskiness of Orto Parisi and Nasamato is animalic and stinky, then sure. But to me, it just smells like an Alessandro Gualtieri. It's really good, though. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this one for right now. Let us know if you've tried this one, though. I do really like it. Offenlicht, have you tried that one? I'm sure Blaine hasn't. John C. might have. The juice is kind of a cool purple color, too. It's not coming across in this lighting, but It's like maroon for you guys, but it's kind of this purpley hue that you see there. Good one. Who would like to go? I'm trying. The key to Imagineers.
Let the hand model do her job.
Yes, there you go.
Smells like a church.
Blanchette?
God, no.
That one's in a white bottle.
This is Lacrima. Lacrima. These are from basically, you gotta show them the backside because it has the name.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. These ones were done with kind of this idea of like elemental aspects. So the element here is it's incense. This is very frankincense-y. I wear this now after buying it every time I do the Black Death lesson for kids in high school.
Okay.
When I dress up like a plague doctor, this is the fragrance that I spray myself with. Because I'm spraying my room with frankincense.
Not real frankincense, like a spray, a room spray.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you would go all out buying the real frankincense.
No,
Right.
no.
Weirdly fresh, actually. And I think that's the Elemi that helps with that. Kind of gives it like a wateryness to it.
Almost a little waxy, maybe?
A little waxy, 100%, yeah.
Yeah, because that's the element.
I know there was castoreum in this one.
I don't even know if that's necessarily a note that they're doing with that one. But yeah, it is a fragrance that I think if you want to talk about like evocation of a very specific kind of place,
Yeah.
that's what this has. It's a lot of fun. I like it and again, like I know some people, like I've let other people smell it before and they are a little turned off. I mean, most of those people were raised in the Catholic Church.
I was about
Okay.
to say.
So that
Smells
might
like-
be why there's a bit of a turnoff.
Smells like
Yeah.
Catholic Mass. I like it. It smells nostalgic.
Rana would for sure hate that then.
Yeah, I was like, I was raised Lutheran, so we weren't really a frankincense kind of folks. But it was a good one. I
It's a
picked it up,
heavy
honestly,
incense fragrance.
very
Like
much so.
church.
Yeah, very
smells like
like
a
resinous.
Very gothic. It's if you
Like at a cathedral. If you went to a cathedral, that would be the kind of scent that you would smell.
Yeah.
like this is the kids, like how she used Bela Lugosi's Dead as her song. Someone who listens to Bela Lugosi's Dead wears this fragrance.
So a goth person.
Yes.
You know what? Yeah, this would be a good goth person fragrance. I agree.
Yeah. And I still, the bottle that I want the most actually from Liquid Imagineers at this point is Liquid, the gold one.
yeah.
That's the beige one where it's saffron and orange and a bunch of white florals. And I had a sample of it. It was really good. It does not smell like RM5, by the way, because people say that.
Do they?
Yeah.
Desert
Desert
Suave.
Suave is also another one that I'm interested.
I feel like I may have discounted and wrote off this brand before I really even tried it because my only experience with them has been hearing them through you, and then at one point, sometime last year, I tried a few of them at Neiman while I was looking at
a sample. We got the.
I know, yeah, I got the one from Scent Split, the spicy like pink pepper one. But yeah, I think I was trying Roja's, and at the time they had them right next to them on the counter, and she's like, "Have you tried any from this?" And I didn't remember being impressed by any of them, but now that we're talking about a few of these, whether they're older or just profiles that I think I'd like now, I'm intrigued. So
Give him another chance.
yeah,
Blaine, you should know better.
I am here.
Yeah, you gotta
Rose
catch
Camel
up with
has a
the
great
trend.
Myrrh note too. Da-da. Oh, absolutely. Well, hold on. Let me
I struggle with them as well.
just for a moment. Dun, dun, dun. Where are you? Where are you?
That the person that likes that song would listen or wear this fragrance too.
I am so sorry. Biggest Alessandro Gualtieri fan.
The background of the Maury.
Anyway, I just wanted to put that on for a second. Yeah, Blaine, you're missing out. You should try at least Bergamask, Megamare, and Seminolis. Don't listen to her.
Don't do Seminolis, do Brutus instead. We're trying to get him to like the fragrances.
Yeah.
Austin.
I
The
want
more
him
it
to.
is, too, I'd probably
will.
like lighter stuff. The more airier.
Seminolis is, I think.
Seminolis is funky milk.
No, it's not.
Funky.
It's some of the in the blotter at some point. Some of the darker Gualtieris become a bit of a blur for me. Yeah, and I mean, I get what you mean. Like I said, there's definitely there's a lot of redundancy actually between Toroni, Sturgis, and Bocanera. I figured. What do you think as far as those three that I just mentioned? What's the most wearable one to you? Ooh, one of my that was my first love in
Oh, nice.
Nice.
fragrance. That
I
and
think
a
it
Rofa.
tried, Aqua de Parma's.
Oh yeah, the yellow bottle one or whatever that I couldn't find at Neiman.
It is kind of close to Torino, but more in a Aqua de Parma fashion. It's more natural smelling. So
And I think the Zerzov has like that mint and herbal like thyme and basil or rosemary, all that stuff. I feel like that's pretty legit smelling. I don't know.
it comes
I'd
off
be interested to smell it.
the way it comes off though altogether. It comes off more manufactured.
Yeah, absolutely. As it starts to dry a bit,
Yeah, but
it's got that muskiness
Parma
too.
really smells like a natural version of that DNA.
Nice.
So it's
Yeah,
very
just-
light, very airy. Probably be great for someone who lives in Hawaii. You should try it out.
You're lucky I didn't say it when you said that you were wearing Alan. I was going to make fun of you and say that you bought the wrong bottle, but now you get it like this. Because now not only every time I go on Facebook, they're like ISO baby cat, and I say, hey, get Roseno Mateo number 5 a try instead. Then everyone's like, oh, well, there's this other random one that I don't know of. There's Refuck and now there's Alan. They're like, hey, day 3's the shit, which I don't dislike any of the day 3s I tried except for Say Less. That one was terrible.
You can say less, but say less.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure it's good. I want to try it, but even if it's better, my heart is still going to belong to RM5. That's all I'll say. Anyway.
The other random one is the Laborativo Olfactivo one.
Yeah, but that's hard to get.
Yeah.
See, but you haven't seen the notes because there are no notes for it. Come on, Blaine. You're a smart guy. Give it a try. I didn't like it at first either. Didn't like any of the Orto Parisis at first. Look at me now. Stockholm Syndrome? I don't know.
Probably.
I have forced myself to like things all the time.
Yeah.
Pardon is really good. I think that you would like it often. Like, have you tried it? Have you sampled it?
Say Less was the tea fragrance one from day 3, right?
I don't know. I thought it was really shitty.
There was one
It's
that
discontinued, so
she really disliked from the day 3 brand.
I don't remember what it
There
was,
was one
or
that-
why I didn't like it.
It reminded you of someone that it smelled
maybe
like.
he just reformulated it because I see it in new bottle form.
Yeah.
This doesn't look correct.
Oh, Say Less is the iris one, yeah.
Mm.
Was it?
I didn't mind it, but I also like really powdery scents.
See, I feel like this has got to be reformulated because when I smelled it, this new bottle style didn't exist, and I thought it was discontinued.
Before that, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. I love that one too, so shoot me. That one, that is the honey.
Also,
That is the honey one that I said smells erotic. I like that one. Yeah.
Sadanaso, I don't mind. I want to sample it. Sadanaso would be one that I'd sit there and be like, when am I wearing this? Because most of the time,
You
people
won't,
that
but-
have legitimate reviews, like not like immediately just going like, oh my God, but a lot of
Smells like
people
pee.
talk about the idea of they're like, it smells sexual. Like there is
Absolutely does.
Yeah, and that's the intention. And I go, that's cool. I don't know if I want to smell sexual and go outside. You know,
I have not wanted that.
I have a wife.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I haven't smelled triple XL either from
those
XL or triple XL from Zahara, but I can't imagine that it's more stinky than that one.
it definitely is not.
Yeah. I have tried putting a bit of that old school.
Massage batch.
Yeah, I can see what you mean with this. I've sold 2 Nasamatos. I have Blamage and Nudiflorum. I liked Nudiflorum. I just didn't see myself wearing it, and then I got, spoiler alert, this one, which people compare it to. Blamage I didn't care for at all. I didn't come around to that one. Didn't break the cycle.
That one's leather, right? It's kind of like leather powder is the idea for that.
Blamage, no. Blamage was like blonde woods and some sort of it wasn't citrus, it was like a fruit note. It just smelled weird. And there are objectively more weird, like constructed scents within that line that smell better to me. It just, something about it was kind of nauseating. I'm trying to remember, was it like mango that people try and say? Hey, we can get on with it in a second. Yeah, birch, musk, white woods, and leather. I don't know. It was very The bottle's cool though.
The cap is very pretty for that one, yeah.
Yeah. It just it didn't really smell good to me. But anyway, who would like to go next?
Let's let Saki go.
I'll go. And I will start. Sweetie, could you please grab the one with the purple bottle with the big puff on it? Because I need to start on Sunday for Joel. So on Sunday, to start off my Halloween week, I wore something very aptly named. It's called Moonlight by Ariana Grande. And it's a celebrity fragrance, but I love it. And it's one that I like to wear on the weekend because it's not too strong. I like to do it just for like doing chores around the house, stuff like that. Yeah, it's like plum and marshmallow and a lot of ambroxan. And then Monday,
Halloween theme.
yeah, I thought the name goes with it.
Yeah.
Then Monday, I did this one, Ophidian Black Cherry. This one is pretty similar to Kayali, what's it called?
Burning cherry.
Yeah, Love Fest Burning Cherry. But on this one, I think the cherry is stronger and it lasts a lot longer on my skin than the Kayali did. I tried both of them side by side in the past, and I just like this one a lot more. The wood notes and the base are like kind of more like rich and deep as well to me. So yeah, that was Monday. Yesterday was Tuesday. Okay, so Tuesday, one of my favorites of all time, Black Opium Le Parfum. This is a nice like coffee and vanilla patchouli, orange blossom. Yeah, I love this one. And then for the rest of the week, I have 2 options that I'm going to pick from to wear on Halloween. I haven't really decided yet, so maybe y'all can help me. Option 1 is Kamra from Latafa.
Okay.
It's just so reliable in the fall. And
I love that one other than the rash it gives me for the first 5 minutes.
Oh no.
Ifra, please.
Yeah, thankfully I haven't had any kind of skin reaction to it.
You might want to try this then if that's happening to you.
Barouge. Which one?
Barouge Sillage?
This
Perlador. Wow.
I like that one.
Sillage.
There's some.
This one is like Camera, but at Iris.
You guys are some big freaking Dumont fans over there. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No worries. Yeah, I like that one
Between
a lot.
Camera and
the second option is Lady Vengeance from Juliet Has a Gun.
I'm not familiar with that one. Let's look it up. What is that one like?
This one is lovely. It was done by Francis Kirkjohn.
Yeah, that guy's a bum.
Yeah. It's like rose, musky,
That
like
guy's ruining Dior.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I still haven't tried the new Dior Homme Parfum. Never smelled it.
You know what's crazy? It's fine.
Yeah, it is fine.
Rana would hate this.
Yeah,
She would
Bulgarian
despise
Rose, Moroccan
this.
Rose.
Yeah.
The name is very fitting for a Halloween day.
Yes, yes. I love it, but it's like it's very like femme fatale kind of a fragrance.
Okay.
And so like I'm not really like in the mood to wear that super often. This was the first fragrance before I even got into Alien. This was the first one that I ever looked up on, like I looked up on Reddit because I was looking for an alternative to something that I used to wear. And I saw this was recommended on Reddit and I blind bought it. So this is what all started it all.
Wow.
Yep.
I wish I had a cool story like that. My cat just peed on my clothes. And I bought Mont Blanc Legend. That's funny. I mean, I vote this one personally.
I'm gonna wear this same costume, but I think I'm gonna put a veil in the back just for some extra drama. So anyway, that's my Halloween week. I'm
Lady
excited
Vengeance.
to share it with y'all.
This one also smells very rosy, like fresh rose at the top. So
It also reminds me of like potpourri rose too, though. At the same time,
yeah.
Knock back.
I do. Yeah, I did as well. Often, like I got like it was weird because it had those like laundry musk with that. I don't know what kind of musk is that. I've watched enough ATHs that Hannibalide, Ambrettalide. Don't know. It just not it for me. Joel chimed in. Another a Berthaud like an Egyptian.
oh,
Walk like an Egyptian.
We've talked about that one before.
cool name.
Woody Amber. Huh. This does look familiar. Okay. And then Seraphim Musk. Well, yeah, I'm not a fan of that one. I tried to wear that last week. I used it as like a scent of the evening type of thing, and I liked it better than I did. I just something about it, in the same way that some of the aromas de Salazar I didn't like. It just smelled like a room, essentially. It didn't smell like a fragrance to me. Seraphim Musk. Like there was something.
And where you're coming from with that.
It didn't smell very perfumey. It just smelled like a smell.
I like Seraphim Musk because of the texture of the musk.
Same
I don't know if
here.
it's the ebony wood or what.
It just
I didn't
feels
think
like
it was all that
atmospheric.
musky. I don't know. It must be my nose. I don't get. Maybe I don't
think
get
it's
along with
kind
those
of a
type.
fizzy, effervescent kind of musk is what I get from it personally. Where
But
it's
it felt
interesting.
very.
It pushes out.
It did, but it felt for as like airy as it was. It felt very dark.
Interesting.
That's the ebony wood will be.
Yeah, and I just don't think I like ebony wood because I've seen that kind of as a theme with a few different fragrances that it was like I want to like it, but there's something in it that, and I'm pretty sure it's because like the Lily of the Valley and all of this stuff, I don't really get all of that, to be honest.
I don't get any of the mid. It's
I don't
literally
either.
the top. And the top, I would say the best way that I could describe Seraphine Musk is pleasant TV static.
Yeah.
That's
how
kind of how I
feel
feel about
it.
Precious Treasure, I guess.
Right.
It also reminds me of some of the like the cleaning chemicals that I used to use like at an old job, like cleaning the screens and the equipment. So like, but not in a bad way, like just in a kind of memory.
I do
Yeah.
wish that there was just some like giant fruit in the opening, like pick a fruit and then throw that in there. And I think one of your first comments regarding Seraphine Musk when we first smelled it was, this feels like incomplete.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
this was the base and they never put in a top note.
And I still
love the
felt that
bottle
way.
design.
Yeah.
I know, that's what I was going to say. Is like,
so
I think this is
cute.
the
It's
coolest
such an
Sahara
adorable
bottle,
bottle.
but I wish it smelled
I
more to my
will
taste.
say I agree with Joel 100%. When I first got Seraphine Musk in, when it was like the summer, I sprayed it and wore it, and I was like, this is
Not for summer.
a lot. And then once it dipped down to like 75, totally fine.
Well, for context, we're in Texas, so the summers are usually over 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
This
You and me both.
day
It
the
was
first
cold
day
today.
It was under, yeah.
73? Wow.
Yeah, well,
We're at 62.
For reference, there's back home.
in Texas, you could get like days that are not as humid. So something like this on a warm day, Seraphim Musk wouldn't be that bad if it was not so humid. But down in
Yeah.
Florida,
That's
like,
chilly.
what's the lowest humidity you have down in Florida? You know, like only like when it's in 30%, then we got low humidity.
Today, humidity right now is 74%. Yeah.
So
It was beautiful though. Anyway, this music is making me slightly delirious, but we'll push on. Animal Light is probably in there, yeah, but it's a cocktail. Yeah, there's just a lot of. I mean, that was the whole thing, right? It was blamage. It was like happy accident. He was trying to find his own Chanel No. 5 overdose of aldehydes, and oops, it worked. So I get it. I just don't like it. Yeah. What is your favorite Blaine from Zaharoff? Is it Seraphim Blue?
It's rosé.
Is it?
I think it's
I'm pretty sure it is. I think rosé is like his number one fragrance, actually.
Really? I didn't, I kind of do want rosé
Yep, you're
again. Right. Rosé and tobacco, I think, are both kind of bottle worthy now. But I'm not in a rush to get either.
I still need to try tobacco.
It is very good.
I tried it. No,
tobacco is one we haven't, which is funny because it's like
we
the
haven't
best
tried
seller.
It at this point.
We've never tried tobacco.
I don't think we've tried
Halfetti
Coco
Rose.
Yeah, we haven't tried the real Coco.
We haven't
Loco.
tried real Coco because
I didn't.
haven't tried real Coco.
That was the same thing.
It was mislabeled.
Mine was Seraphim Blue as well.
Batch of samples they had done.
It 100% was. Yeah,
I haven't tried the Stinky Royales. I haven't tried any like Extreme. Noir. I haven't tried Noir.
I really like Signature Noir.
I just saw a whole post of like they're discontinuing that in Royale apparently, but yeah, there'll be time. I mean, it took like 6 months for them to sell out of like OG leather tobacco, which sucks. Anyway, my opinion. But yeah, tobacco is great. I always describe that as like tobacco beneath, but like a buttery tobacco. Like I'm not a cigar aficionado or anything, but it felt very savory and like creamy.
I love tobacco vanille.
Yeah, it wasn't as spicy as tobacco vanille though. That's kind of like Thanksgiving vibes. Less of that spiciness, but just like that very pleasant tobacco vanilla sort of thing. Haven't smelled the red tobacco privé yet.
No matter what people tell you, like they are correct that this fixes the fragrance.
Does it?
The intense fixes red tobacco because I don't mind how pungent the hit is at the top of original red tobacco, but I also like kind of aggressive scents. So, but the first time I got red tobacco and like sprayed it, it was the one thing that leaked in the sample set, and she's like,
"Oh my god,
"What is that?" And I'm like,
the whole thing's
That was the first time I ordered samples, by the way. So I
that's
was like,
crazy."
I'm like, I like this, but it's all gone because it's in the bag.
Yeah, it's never coming out of that bag.
This lasted the whole day though. I wore this on Monday.
I like the small Mancera bottles. They're so cute.
They're
They're
pretty
cute.
And the caps too are adorable.
Blaine, I'm curious. Did you buy any of the Z Creator 3s? Let us know. I feel like you definitely did. You probably bought Ross's fragrance. If I had to guess.
To sample them, I'm gonna look forward to that.
Right. Yeah, we've been talking about that. I mean,
oh nice.
I poked and prodded a little bit. Oh yeah, you got all three. Okay. I poked and prodded a little bit. Yeah, we don't need to turn this into a Zaharoff rant, but I get it's a business. They're in it to make money, and I'm not trying to mess up what they got going on, and they got a good pace of selling it and all of that sort of thing. But I asked, hey, these are selling out. Oh my God, record pace. How many did you actually make? Is this 10,000? Is it 5,000? You changed it from 2 ounce and 4 ounce to just 2 ounce. So in theory, you should probably double. Well, that theory is a little bit off, but you get what I'm saying. Like, there are more bottles available if you kept the same volume that you did before.
Yeah.
So
did they
what
not
is that
announce
pace?
the amount?
Well, it was just like, hey, they're going out. Well, no, they said, hey, we never released the numbers or whatever, which I get. Like, all right, it's part of marketing, right? I'm not completely naive to that.
The bigger problem is when you start saying stuff like, "Oh, we really hope it sells out tomorrow," before it even gets to release.
Yeah.
Like, you're not.
It's like, hey, if you want to sample first, but like it's probably going to be gone.
Yeah.
Or it may be gone, and that would suck for you. Like, okay, and that may be true, but
especially for certain
how likely?
Yeah, especially certain influencers that were highly like pro sample first, and now you're gonna basically tell no, you can't sample here. You just gotta buy it.
I don't necessarily think it was that extreme. It was just it's
but it feels that
it would suck if it was gone, and it's like, oh shit, well, I want to try it, but I don't really want to blind buy that shit either.
Yeah, you don't want to spend hundreds of dollars on all three to find out you don't like any of them.
Yeah, I mean, that was what I did with Seraphim Blue.
In the past, with other releases, the premise has always been the main draw of a pre-release was a pre-release pricing.
Yeah,
that people that were going to support
want to
George
buy it regardless.
Similar to how I bought Seraphim Musk, so did Neil. Just bought the pre-release price because we like Zaharoff products and we want to support George.
I mean, enjoy supporting the business.
That was the implication. That has shifted with this particular release, where it went from, instead of the pre-release pricing was the incentive, that the product itself became the incentive to purchase the pre-release.
Yeah.
Is that you wanted it became a FOMO thing.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And in the context of capitalism, running a business, I don't have a problem with FOMO. I don't have money for $300, $350 worth of fragrances right now. So it's easy for me to be like, if there's samples, I will sample.
Right.
I have no FOMO right now because I don't have the money for that. So, and I just made purchases and stuff like that. So it's one of those things where, now granted, if it was something where we're talking about, like a vanilla raspberry fragrance,
did you buy that
with
day
a little
3
bit of
for
rose?
$250? Midnight Raspberry?
I looked.
Well, that had a pre-sale too of 200 bottles.
Yes. And that was a pre-sale price, though. That was the thing, right? Like, that was the pre-sale price. And granted, the pre-sale price for that was still, I'm sure the ingredients are wonderful. And it's, day 3, the quality has always been something that I've never pulled the trigger on any of the day 3s just
I enjoyed
because
trying their stuff.
Yeah,
I really did. I would like to revisit that sample set.
I want to try their newer stuff for sure, like
I do
Alan
want to
and
try Trace
Oros and Desert Rain and all of the ones from this year. So I'm intriguing, but yeah, I mean,
I'm also interested in what
100%
Zaharof's doing next. Beyond Zed creators, I've become, really interested in the Zaharov choices in general, as opposed to like Zed creators necessarily.
Yeah.
I like George being at the helm from a creative standpoint. I like what he does and the decisions he makes.
I like the stories that he tells us.
Yeah. I don't want to, poo-poo any of the other guys involved, but I find George more engaging as a storyteller in the context of fragrance.
I love hearing his stories from, I know I shouldn't be talking when he's not here, but I enjoy hearing his stories about when he worked in the fashion industry too.
Yeah.
Like there was one time I asked a question in a live chat. I believe it was in Ross's chat when he was a guest, and I asked about like just a brief question about his time as a fashion designer, and he took the time to show me how to use the Wayback Machine to look at.
I remember this.
It was so kind, and I'll always remember that. That was a really cool interaction.
I definitely remember that because then I pulled up the old website. Yeah. Yeah, I GZ is a great guy. I mean, that guy is very compassionate and just like a giving human. So like, I definitely want to support, but the whole like, get it while it's hot, it's going to be gone. Like, I get it. It's a business. It's marketing. It's effective marketing because, it did make me feel some type of way, but it's like, all right, I will just sample them. They will be there. And if they're not,
yeah,
it's okay. It didn't smell any of the other ones either. So all good. But anyway, I'm excited for you. I hope you love them.
Yeah, you have to let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Neil, did you talk about any yet?
I'm interested the most in, so I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, Blaine.
Yeah, Beery sounds really good.
So what
I think
what's your monster week?
Yeah. So the theme about for me was Halloween, but I don't have things that are like super. Someone I talked to said, "Oh, you should do 3 really nice smelling ones, but also 3 bad smelling ones." I'm like, why?
What do you mean by that?
You're like, I don't own bad smelling fragrances.
Bad smelling ones.
I don't own bad smelling fragrances. Sorry, I don't own a bottle of secretion.
Burnt hair, secretions magnifique.
Yeah.
Don't say it. I'm watching you. I know it was on the tip of your tongue.
But so what I did wear was things that were very loud projectors in the fragrance.
Monster.
Monsters. Monster fragrances. So what I wore on Monday, because I started on Monday because I already had my week planned out from the week before, was Honey Oud, which probably a lot of people know this fragrance quite well. It is honey, but it's not like a natural. Nothing of this is natural smelling. That's for sure out of this. But it does smell really good though, and in the air, it's very much a compliment getter. People like how it smells in the air. You do get like the oud. It is the Montel or his style of oud, right? Which is not really very woody at all.
Yeah,
just kind of like a woody note. It's the honey and that is the 2 major things that are kind of spiced by the little bit of like the cinnamon and slightly. You don't really even get it, but the vanilla is kind of just an overall like structural thing. It gives it more backbone and stuff like that, and you get your patchouli and stuff. So,
more smooth than anything. I don't get like creamy lactonic at all from the
yeah. But definitely for the price that you'll pay for something like this, especially if you get the smaller bottles. First off, you'll think it's empty because it weighs like nothing.
They weigh like nothing. Yeah,
compared to a normal bottle, because this is like just aluminum.
Yeah.
But for price for what you get is great. And then the next day, which is Tuesday, I wore this Smoky Beast.
Is that the one that's supposed to smell like Carlisle?
It really is kind of like a mix of a few fragrances, like Carlisle and a little bit of Awajan, you know. But for me, can I smell it? I can still smell it through the mask.
That's how you know it's
I
strong.
would hope so.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be in the list if you can't.
Yeah, it's right. It's great.
Doesn't qualify.
So for this, I'll get a lot of that kind of like smoky. Some people also liken it to red tobacco, the opening of red tobacco, which you kind of get a little bit.
I mean,
of
a
that.
lot of people do that with
I mean-
Carlisle too.
Yeah, Carlisle, and they say red tobacco and Triumph of Bacchus. So that makes sense.
Yes, but it's kind of funny though because this right doesn't smell anything like I'm going to wear tomorrow, which is Triumph of Bacchus,
Nice.
which is another monstrous projector. It is but
You should see the dent in my bottle. Some may say you decanted it.
Maybe. But this, I originally had thought when I first got the sample of this, oh, this just smells like a nicer version of red tobacco. But I'm
Yeah.
going to give it a full wearing to see what I think about it. It wasn't until I gave it the full wearing that I was like, you know what? Yes, I understand this is not the same thing. It smells very different once you've gotten past the opening and
First
into the
hour.
dry. It's, yeah,
Maybe we need to do that then.
very like fruity, and then it dries down to like very vanilla. Like when people smell this out in the air, they smell more vanilla more than almost anything else.
Really? Because I was told that smells like a migraine. That is the first one that was forbidden of me to wear to work.
Like a migraine.
Wow.
It was a can't wear that one. Okay,
Just wear it right up. As soon as you go to leave,
that could be a topic. Fragrances I can't wear to work anymore.
Aw.
Fragrances that have got me the chat with HR. God.
and you'll probably have a lot of these. Like this one would probably give you the HR chat too.
Well, that's why I didn't do. Well, no, I wear that one to work. I don't really care if I'm dressed up. I'll wear that one. That's why I didn't participate in the monster category because I had tons of ones that I could do. But Sean said, you'll be in HR by Tuesday. You're probably not wrong.
Yeah. But and then I got later in the week. I'm gonna wear this. The intense. Here it is, right here.
I need to revisit that one. I really didn't like it.
But it's more
Like super strong and green, right? Like very green.
minty at the start. And that's what kind of makes it a little fresher than the original.
Doesn't it have cannabis in it? I think it's the whole cannabis note thing.
People say they smell cannabis. I don't really get a cannabis note in the DNA.
Doesn't Justin Copeland say it's like Leighton's older brother or something, or cool cousin or something like that?
Him or if that's Dedrick that says that.
Was it?
Yeah,
It's Justin, and he says that about original Desir Toxic.
Yeah, I don't like that one either. And I think Leighton's way better than that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I agree with you on that. The Leighton is better than him. But I do like
I have another bottle.
the bottle. Yes, the bottle is very nice.
yeah.
Nice. Clicks in. Looks nice. They all fit in if you have a bunch of them, which I don't, but if you had a bunch of them, you could put them side by side like this instead of this way.
Huh. There are two that I wouldn't mind owning from that brand.
Gin tonic?
One is gin tonic, and the other one is called Note Vanille, which I think Sean and Saga would really like.
We
I'm
have the
looking forward to
sample. We
trying
still
the new
need to
one,
try
too.
that.
This one. I think you would really like that one.
Oh yeah, that one's been on my list to try for like 2 years.
We have a sample of it.
Yeah.
I liked Eden Falls from M. Micallef. It's super basic, but I liked it. Citrus, white florals, vanillic dry down. Nice musky little number.
Anyway. All right. I have a couple more to share. Has everyone talked about theirs? Sean, did you talk about yours?
Joel had a few more that he wanted to share.
Yeah,
they,
Joel's
Oh, I'm
they were
sorry.
farther up in the chat for his end
One
of the week.
was Nero from Tiziana Terenzi.
Here we go.
That one's like the big smoky resonance
Sphinx
one. I
and
believe.
Anubis. Ted
Sphinx
Lapidus.
Anubis I
Lapidus.
have tried.
We've tried that one.
I like Anubis.
Ted Lapidus Black Soul Imperial. That's a designer brand, right?
Yes, Ted Lapidus is.
Yeah, I remember because the team lead that used to work at my job, he was into fragrance too. Like if I had a decan, I would be like, "Hey, come try this," and he'd be like, "Oh my gosh, this is so good!" And then he came in with a bottle of like Ted Lapidus Pour Homme. He's like, "Poppy, this is what I used to wear back in the day. Like, smell this," and it was like an amber fougere with a shit ton of castoreum, and it was like, all right, I can dig that.
Yeah, they get escorted out of the building.
I think that's what it was. Ted Lapidus Pour Homme. Yeah.
Ted Lapidus also has a fragrance that supposedly smells like Altair. Like,
Made before Altair.
Come on, how could that be bad? It was good. And he said it was like $10 or something.
yes.
It does sound old school though, just looking at the notes. It reminds me of some stuff from like Avon.
1987. Whew. Yeah.
I'm sharing the new M. Micallef that I think you guys might like too.
Notorious Hugs and Kisses.
Blaine Olfactive Factory has it for I think like $85.
Yeah, what's a good price? Yeah, 80, 85. I got mine from Max Aroma back when you could get good discounts with them. It was like $100 or less for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Olfactive Factory right now has testers for $85.
It was either Olfactive Factory or Venba had good prices. This one does sound interesting, Neil.
Yeah.
It sounds pretty.
Yeah, like cognac kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with her either. I have 5 perfumes.
He's not done
Must
much.
be new. Blaine, do you like Aelin? I'm guessing so because you probably have a bottle, but are you thinking about blind buying RM5? Because I wouldn't discourage that, but I would encourage you to
discourage
sample
it if you have a full bottle of Aelin, because if Aelin smells like baby cat,
Yeah.
You don't want to have redundancy in your... Well, sometimes you do. I like redundancy in some ways.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
I need redundancy that also offers a slightly different take on it.
I guess it's just like maybe it's just like a milestone thing of a bucket list thing of get Blaine to try Resin and Mateo number 5. Like if I did that, then I think I like win as a YouTuber, right?
You should get
Also,
your
Joel,
gold
this is the other Tiziana Terenzi that I'm going to wear.
Which one is that?
Ursa.
I tried that one before. Wait, no. That's the one I wanted to try, like Straight to Heaven, right?
Yes.
Can I try that one, please?
I will decant you some. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I was looking for that one.
You had left last week. You
Left.
had gone, and I hadn't sprayed it really yet. And then Neil was like, "Well, spray it." And so I sprayed it, and I was like, "I can't really smell it," and I got kind of nervous. I mean, again, this is another $60 Tiziana Terenzi bottle.
Yeah.
And I was like, well,
It's
That
so
is
pretty.
So I sprayed like 3 sprays around my neck and one on my hand, and then I had to go pick up dinner for us.
Yeah.
And I stepped outside and just whoosh. And I was like, oh,
It's always
okay.
fun when that happens.
okay.
When
So
the wind blows past you and you realize how
Yeah.
strong your fragrance is.
yeah. And it was humid and a thunderstorm was happening. So, but
I
yeah,
remember
it's
that, yeah.
so good. This is delightful.
Yeah, I would love to try that one.
I
I'm just,
like
If it's anything like Straight to Heaven, I think I will definitely.
It really is like a thicker, deeper, richer Straight to Heaven. which
didn't they make a straight to heaven intense and discontinue that shit?
they did, and now it's like I don't know, like $800 to try to get some.
I think what it is some people highlight the idea that intensifying this makes it more difficult to wear, like makes the dried fruit more challenging and stuff like that. But also at the same time, like, I just get a lot of green patchouli. That's delightful. Yeah. I've also sprayed every single one of the monsters on my hand now.
that's on the same hand?
That's crazy.
Yes.
That's funny.
This is the layering combo.
Okay. That's the true monster. The Frankenstein.
Yeah. See how bright my hand is?
Ooh! That's funny. That reminds me of me in 2017, the first time I went to Denver. Oh. All right. I had two I wanted to talk about quickly if we can get to it.
Sure.
One is this may be a surprise. I mean, I think you guys saw. I flashed the bottle quick. I don't own any other ones besides this one. Nouveau Monde. Have you guys smelled this?
No.
I've smelled it once, quite a while ago.
What's it like?
To me, it's like a more wearable version of Ombre Nomade.
Okay.
It's a bit different. It's not very rose. I have the notes pulled up, I thought. Nouveau Monde. Let's do this. Basically, I think it's the best one that I smelled from Louis Vuitton. When I smelled things in the store, this was the one that stuck out. That and Les Sables Roses or whatever that one, and Ombre Nomade. But here are the notes for this guy. I don't get the black currant fruitiness or like so much of the amberwoody. The rest of it, though, it's just. I have the dry down in my hand. This is like super elegant, formal, dapper stuff, but it is different enough that I could see it. Like, this is the one I found this one on Fragrance Marketplace, but if I was going to pay retail for any Louis Vuitton, it would be probably this one, which I'm definitely glad I didn't, but I'm very happy to own this one. And I feel like that says a lot because I don't really like most of their profiles. I mean, I like them, but they're just not worth it, and they're very designer-esque. This actually feels almost niche in a way. It's not uber niche. Very wearable, very elegant French still.
I think if
but just imagine a more docile version of Ombre Nomade.
I think Louis Vuitton was found at discounters. I think I'd probably own a couple of Louis Vuittons.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Rihanna loves Pacific Chill. I love smelling that on her.
Yeah.
I have Hawas Cobra. That's a great one of imagination. I don't mind the profile. Is it worth $350 plus tax? Hell no.
Well, and the thing is, like Louis Vuitton, in the context of like a number of the other houses, design houses, Louis Vuitton's thing has always been exclusivity above everything else.
Yeah,
that's always been Louis Vuitton's thing.
That'd be more something someone would want to go to the store and like have the shopping experience with, right? Like they would want to have that whole like.
Louis Vuitton wants you to wear LV from top to bottom, have your scent as LV. They don't want you shopping somewhere else. If you are their clientele, they want you to wear something that is basic because they know that's what you want to wear. But it's done in a very high level with a big price tag.
Yeah.
And that's LV. They're not going to do anything. Louis Vuitton isn't known for taking risks from a design standpoint. They're more about slapping their logo onto stuff nowadays than anything. So
honestly, if you guys have an LV store close to you, I mean, this would be one I would say to try.
We do. It's filled with teenagers at the fragrance part.
Yeah, I mean, really? And imagination, and
yeah, I can walk up and be like, "Get out of the way, children! I'm here for Ombre." And then they're like, "Do you want to buy this, sir?" No. Goodbye.
Honestly, when I went with Angel, who's the Florida Fragrance Exchange guy that I did that with on Facebook, and he bought what is it, Sun Song. It was like the re-release of that.
Yeah.
And we agreed, hey, this smells bad. Like, I don't like this. He's like, yeah, whatever. But I think he bought it because it was like recency bias type thing.
Bye, Joel.
And
Bye,
he
Joel.
got it, and I got free samples. So I think I got like 3 samples of Ombre Nomad for free. Anyway, gotta go. It's been fun. See you, Joel. Appreciate you being here. The last one I was going to mention is one that I definitely like it more than the LV. This is also one I foresee myself keeping, and I would wear to work, but it is also forbidden. Ensilade.
Yep,
Neil, you recently smelled this one
I did.
again.
Yeah.
Your thoughts changed on it quite a bit, huh?
Yeah, I think I grew to appreciate it a lot more the second time I smelled it. Maybe because I was just my
I think
nose was clearer. Like I didn't smell it like 8th in line or 20th in line. I kind of smelt it pretty soon after I started the day. So it was very nice, and I feel like I need to get at least decant or something of it.
I feel like this Accord breakdown is super misleading.
Yeah, it does that.
Absolutely. All right,
Go down to the
smoky,
Right.
earthy, fruity in a way. Yeah,
like that rhubarb.
smoky vetiver, slight sweetness from tonka bean. This is a little bit of like some zestiness of like that tangy rhubarb sort of thing, but it's not very dominant. I get kind of a lot of base, but this one, it wears so nice. Like if you actually commit to doing like, this is probably a 2 or 3 sprayer for me, to be honest with you, all day, no problem. But it's pleasant.
Smooth.
I mean, it didn't agree with that one particular person's nose, which is, controlling what fragrances I'm allowed to wear at work, basically. But everyone else that encountered this, that smelled it on me, like I got a lot of comments on this one, compliments even. But anyway, what were you saying? I'm sorry.
It's very smooth for sure with the
Absolutely.
sandalwood and the leather both interact and stuff like that. So
It's not quite like RM5, not to keep beating a dead horse there. Like that is like the epitome of smooth and suede and velvety. This is different, but it's very well blended.
yeah.
But that was the last one I wanted to talk about. I mean, it seems like there's probably just a few people left. Offenlicht, Blaine, you here?
Which is good because it's already past 8 o'clock, right?
Yeah, I mean, I said my piece. Got 2 Gaultieris, a Biche, Jacques Cavalier, and a Maurice Roussel. Ooh, yeah, this is still the best one on the table, though. The power rankings.
To wear the costumes. It's always nice to have an excuse.
Yes.
How does the podium go? First is in the middle, up.
Uh-huh.
1. This is supposed to be bronze. 1, 2, 3. That's it. All right, let me
Still
turn.
deciding which one to wear for Halloween because we're going to be at a block party, and I'm going to be handing out candy. So this
Probably
one's more
Camera. Yeah,
This
that's
one's
more
going to be more
approachable.
approachable. That's what I'll choose.
Or wear them both. Like
Could layer them.
I've mixed these 2 into a tiny bottle once just to see what would happen, and it was okay.
it was
Oh.
Yeah, I used it up, but it wasn't my favorite combo.
okay.
Okay.
My hand just smells like Sephora. Like it's so shiny.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is repackaging those? I'm not familiar with any of that.
Oh
Are you
yeah,
guys?
yeah, I saw
Yeah.
those.
I saw the
If you
the
want,
perfume guy's
You
video
have
about it.
information to, I would definitely try to buy the old bottles worth before they change the recipe and everything on it. So
I don't know this one at all.
Eau de Beau is a fairly well-liked mid-range priced fragrance. It's ambery, vanillic, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
People harken it like a date night kind of fragrance thing.
Honestly, I think it's worth it, but if it's going to be redundant to Aylin, I'm sure. But you run the risk of you might throw that day 3 in the garbage after you smell that one. Well, all right, guys.
You're gonna do that, but
I gotta run. It is Survivor night. We're gonna see who's voted out. Shout out Jeff Probst. Come to my wedding, and see y'all later. All right.
Alrighty, take
Everybody
care.
take care.
Good evening.
bye all. Thanks for joining us.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Yes, happy Halloween.